Hi, this is Dave with Manbros Media, and I'm here with the legendary Larry Thomas. How are you doing today?
Good, man. How are you?
Good. So, first question. You're here in Tacoma today to meet your fans and raise money for the All Meow Cat Sanctuary. Tell us about your passion for this project.
Well, I have a cat, so that immediately, when you live with one, and we have some stray cats that show up in our backyard from time to time. Luckily, in Southern California, the weather's usually nice, but you can imagine up here with as much rain as you get, and cats don't like water. And so that's just the saddest thing. So I think that doing an event to build a cat shelter is a darn good idea.
Yeah, and we're glad to have you here in Tacoma in support of that.
Good.
So, how has the role of the Soup Nazi influenced your career in any way?
It is my career. Before that, I was just a journeyman actor trying to get work doing mostly theater that didn't pay. And after doing the Soup Nazi and doing Seinfeld, I started figuring into television and movies and things that actually paid money. And then as the years went on and Seinfeld became the multi-generational phenomenon that it is, my character went along with it. And the next thing I know, I'm, getting offered work and things just because of that. So it has become my career, really.
It's kind of like your calling card, huh?
It is. But it's great because an actor never knows what might have happened, Yeah. So that happening is a good thing.
Yeah. Can you share any memorable behind-the-scenes moments from your time on Seinfeld? I'm sure there's probably
a lot. We spent the first. It was only a 4-day week. We spent the first 3 days because they hadn't built the soup stand yet. So a couple of us were sitting out in the bleachers watching them rehearse the Jerry's living room scenes, which are usually the longest scenes, and it was just so much fun watching them rehearse. I remember Tom Barry, he played the building superintendent in my episode, but he went on to be in Cold Case and play Michael Jordan's dad in Space Jam and stuff. And we were sitting there, and he just turns to me and he goes, "How'd you like to come to work and do this every day?" And I went, "Paradise, man. It would be paradise." It just looked like such fun. And then they built the soup stand, and we got on our feet, and it was just the easiest job I think I ever had. I never had to change much from auditioning, and I didn't have to do anything because they did it. I mean, Julia, that was her first rehearsal improv, was drumming on the counter. So my expression is absolutely real. I'm just going, "Are you kidding me? Doing that?" And they all gave me something that I just didn't have to make anything up. It was just all real.
Yeah. Did they have you stand on a platform? Because it seemed like you kind of tower over like the counter. Like it kind of adds to your presence.
I came in that day wearing cowboy boots with 3-inch heels.
Oh, okay.
And the costumer gave me my costume, and she goes, "I didn't pull any shoes for you because no one's going to see your feet." So I actually was 3 inches taller, which is a lifelong dream of mine. I'm 5'9", and I was actually 6 feet tall on the show. So, but people always say that you look taller on the show. I was taller.
What do you enjoy most about interacting with fans of Soup Nazi?
I think the best thing about interacting with Seinfeld fans is they're usually professional people with a great sense of humor. And if you've ever done like a Star Trek convention and you've interacted with their fans, it's a whole different world. They are very sometimes strange people. They're not used to human contact, they're not used to human conversation. But Seinfeld fans are usually, for the most part, people just like you are, just professional, intelligent people that have a good sense of humor. And so it's always fun to talk to them and to even hear what they have to say back. So I'm really lucky that way.
Soup Nazi has become a cultural icon. How do you feel about this legacy?
It's fantastic. I don't feel what other people perceive. Like, I know what's going on out there, and I know people love the character, but I also love the character. I think he's a very cool character. And I was once interviewed by Rolling Stone, and the guy said, people like Barry Williams and Jaleel White, they don't really want to be associated with that one character, but you seem to really embrace the Soup Nazi. Can you say something about that? And I said, yeah, I'm getting interviewed by Rolling Stone. I said, I'm not even cool enough to read that magazine, but here you are talking to me because of the Soup Nazi. So, yeah, I just said in my life, when you get a hold of cool, hold on tight.
Yeah, I think it's very admirable of you, though, that they're down to earth about it. Kind of.
Thanks.
has
Well,
it
I
like
was turning 39 when we did it, and so my personality was pretty much already branded, So nothing that ever happens is ever going to change
Yeah,
what you get in the first 39 years of life.
yeah.
You know,
Well, Larry, thank you so much for joining us for Mad Bros.
my pleasure.